Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do another quick little YouTube video to post before the new year. I thought it would be fun to go through my top 22 favorite things from 2022. And we're gonna try to speed run it as fast as we can. I put it on my planner, so hopefully we can go through it pretty quickly. I don't think I did this video last year, so I just kind of came up with it like this month and I was like, this would be a fun one to do this year and like future years moving forward. I hope you guys enjoy it, and if you do, please let me know. All right, we're just gonna dive right in. My first thing of my favorite things for the year should be no shock to anybody. The Bath & Body Works body wash, just overall, no scent in specific. You guys are probably tired of me mentioning this by now, but the one I'm currently on is Champagne Toast, and I'm just absolutely obsessed with these. Probably talked about these in 2 or 3 YouTube videos of mine already, so don't mind me talking about it once more before the new year. But I just love the whole experience behind these. I just feel very bougie using them. I love all the different scents that they have, and I just love how clean but not stripped your skin feels after using it in the shower. I think I said this in one of my past videos, but I also love the fact that I feel like I can still smell myself in like a good way after the shower. Like I feel like it doesn't just wash off in the shower, like the scent like lingers with you, and I'm just a big fan. I think they're very cute, and it's definitely a special treat to myself that I've been doing throughout the year, but I'm really digging it and it helps me to enjoy self-care more, so I think it's worth it. My second favorite of the year should also be no shock to anyone, is the Tarte Hydrating Primer. I just have a sample size, but when I first tried it like months ago, I absolutely fell in love, and I have been using it pretty much ever since anytime I do my makeup. For anyone who has dry, flaky, dehydrated skin, you might really enjoy this. I just think it pairs really well with the moisturizer I use before my makeup. So yeah, definitely recommend that one. Third item for the year I do not have with me currently because I've used all of mine up, but I will try to find a photo, insert it here. It is a dollar store hydrating face mask. The first time I used it, my sister got them for us for her graduation, which was back in May, and literally ever since that has become my favorite face mask, and I look forward to getting them from the dollar store. One, because they're so cheap, like you just can't go wrong with the price point. But two, I have really sensitive skin, as I mentioned before. With this face mask, I just don't experience issues. I don't know if it's just because it's just super gentle. Maybe it's just the ingredient content isn't that potent in the mask. I'm not really sure, but like there was one day I accidentally, which I'm not saying you should do, I accidentally fell asleep with it on and I woke up and my skin had no problems whatsoever. Versus most face masks that I use, if I don't take it off within 10 minutes, I can start feeling like tingling or burning, or I have like red patches of skin. So I definitely always make sure to take them off. But that night I was just so wiped, I just accidentally fell asleep with it on and I woke up with 0 problems whatsoever and like the most hydrated skin I've ever had. So that mask paired with my skincare routine has just been like chef's kiss. It's been the absolute prime way to go about my skincare this year. So definitely recommend that face mask. Again, hopefully I found a photo that I could insert. I couldn't even tell you the brand name, so I promise to do my best. The fourth thing is kind of a basic thing. I guess I should have put a disclaimer beforehand that a lot of these things will seem as basic things, but I am simply a woman who's living in this society. Who am I to not take part of basic things? But anyhow, my fourth favorite thing for the year is claw clips. I have one right here. I love big ones. I have all different shapes and sizes and colors. Since I have fairly long, thick hair, I do appreciate a good quality, like larger sized one. And yeah, there's nothing really to them. I'll try to insert some clips too of me wearing them. Do appreciate how easy it is to put it up and how kind of still feel put together, even though it like took no effort whatsoever. And like even right now I have it clipped up, which again, another disclaimer, I just hopped out of the shower, so this is supposed to be a very cozy video. I meant to say that before I even got into all this, but anyhow, I don't know if you guys can see it, but like I'm wearing one right now. And like once you get the hang of how to use them, especially for someone like me who's not talented with hair whatsoever, just helps get ready in the morning just goes so much faster for me. So I'm sure most of you have probably already owned one of these or tried one of these, but if you haven't, I can't recommend more. They're definitely at bare minimum a time saver, at maximum a kind of like accessory piece to add to your hair, you know? All right, my fifth favorite thing of the year is tote bags. Years prior, I've pretty much been mainly just a backpack type of girl. Like it doesn't even have to be like a full-on school backpack. It can even just be like my mini backpacks. I love a good backpack, or even like a shoulder sling backpack type vibe. But like going to work or going to church or just like out and about shopping or going to farmers markets, I've really enjoyed different totes. One I currently bring with me to work is a really cute Valpo bag that I thrifted. I love it so much. I'll also insert some other of my favorite totes. I kind of like swap them out every couple months just to like keep the vibe fresh. Really dig it. And if you like get like mini bags to put within the tote, if like you're a big organization type person, I find that that helps me to keep my tote bag organized. 'Cause by the time that like like it gets all messy is like when I get like overwhelmed, I'm like, I'm just gonna start a whole new one, is when I'm like, okay, Sarah, what you really need to do is just actually organize it. I try to keep little bags, and they can look like anything really. Like I keep 2 Ziploc bags, one for like feminine hygiene, and then this one has like gum and some cough drops. Or if you can even find like some pencil pouches or something, I have this one that I've had for years, and this one has like a first aid kit and some Germ-X in it. And then you'll find that that helps you keep your tote much more organized. I'm a big fan of tote bags, and I've definitely not only have worn them more consistently this year than I have in any other year, but I've also bought a lot more than I have in any other year before. I've bought a lot of totes this year, but they're just so easy and fun and really cheap at thrift stores. Even if you go to like Marshall's, you can get like the big totes for like 99 cents. Me and my roommate, we love using them when we go to Aldi's to shop. Big tote girl kind of gal. Absolutely love, absolutely recommend. My 6th favorite I have on my list is another thrifted item. It is this like laptop lap rest with like a fan thing. It's by the brand Belkin, and I love this thing so much. It has been such a lifesaver. My laptop's not even that old really, but it just gets overheated really fast because the fan's put on the bottom, so like when it's sitting on your lap or if you're in bed and you have it on a blanket, you will be burning your thighs practically. Like it just gets so hot so fast. So the nice thing about this is that it just sits easily on your lap like any normal lap desk does, but it also on the back side has this like pop out mode where you can like adjust the height of it. So like if you want it to be more leaning towards you or more leaning away from you, you can like decide how high you want it to be up. And then my favorite feature of all, which is of course the main reason why I got it, is the fan. It just plugs in via USB port, and it just helps cool your laptop to make sure it's still running well. And like seriously, this has been such a lifesaver, and it was so cheap at the thrift store too. Anytime I want to watch movies or binge shows, or if I'm like on Discord with like my siblings and we're playing games or watching shows together, and I'm just like on my laptop for like an extended period amount of time, this has helped so much. So I cannot recommend this enough. If your laptop also gets overheated, I think you can even just buy fans. Like you don't have to have a whole lap desk situation, but this fits just so nicely like underneath my bed or underneath my desk. It just, I mean, it's so thin, it just like goes anywhere really. It's not a big deal. I love whipping this out anytime I need it. So yeah, definitely recommend this one. The 7th favorite thing that I have written down is my DVD player. And it's not the type of DVD player that you like plug into a TV or something like that. It's actually just like a portable individual like kind of screen kind of thing, if that literally makes any sense at all. But it looks like this. I thrifted this one also, and she's literally so cute and so perfect. Like if you still have lots of DVDs that you want to watch movies on, or if you're like me and you only pay for like a couple streaming services and you don't have like cable, I just find myself whipping this out every once in a while, and it's like very nostalgic in a way to be able to like still use my DVDs. I absolutely love it. For me anyway, this was definitely a favorite item of mine to have this year. The 8th item I have on my list is my bookshelf, which is currently what you guys are propped up on. So I will just insert photos of it, but I got it off of Amazon, and I have fallen in love with the process of certain furniture pieces on Amazon. The 2 things, my bookshelf and then the next thing I'm going to mention, that I've gotten off Amazon, not only give you like very specific dimensions and measurements of the items, they also have like this 3D camera mode, so you can like visualize it in your space and see that it fits in your space before you even buy it. And that really helped me a lot because the 2 pieces that I needed to buy this year needed it to be very specific dimensions, and I was going for a very specific vibe for both. And not to mention, I was also going for a very specific price point for both. In case I didn't mention this, I'll try to link as much of these items down below as possible in case anyone is interested in trying to find them or similar things to them. But anyhow, I was in desperate need of a bookshelf. Like I had no furniture. This is my first apartment. Literally the only thing I had was my bed and this sewing side table that is next to my bed, which I'm very grateful for, very thankful for, but I need like a couple furniture pieces to like get me through the year. And like just to like kickstart off, you know, being an adult and having furniture and stuff. And anyhow, I got off Amazon, I built it all by myself, put it together. I got to organize it, put the books the way I wanted. I like added a couple little decor pieces on it, and I think it turned out so cute. And I just think it's one of my favorite things from this year ever. Like every day I come home to it, it just brings like a smile to my face because A, I built it myself, but B, like I have a place, like a set place for like these certain items in my room to go to. Like it just brings me a lot of happiness. So going along with that, my 9th item of my favorite things this year was my desk. I will also insert photos of it here. And just like my bookshelf, it had very much the same process of like the measurements and the 3D camera. And Both of these items just fit in my room so perfectly to how I envisioned them and wanted them to fit. I literally could not be happier. I'm happy to like have like a place to like sit at and like either be on my laptop on or read books on or journal on. Currently and truthfully, it's just a platform to store lots of things on that I've yet to find a home for. But when it's not just storing my junk, it has been a fun place of mine to sit at. All right, my 10th thing is kind of super vague, but it's just candles. Not only have I bought a lot of candles this year, this also has been the first year that I've like actually used candles the most so far. And to be fair, like growing up in my like childhood home, we weren't allowed to have candles for obvious reasons. And then when I lived in the dorm, we weren't allowed to have candles for obvious reasons. So this was like something that has been like long in coming that I've been like wanting to have and to be able to partake in for a very long time. I thought it was just like one of those really cute adult things to have. And it's truly like, I know a lot of people put candles in self-care, and it's not that I don't disagree with that, because it definitely adds something to my care level, I guess. But to me, it's like more broad than that. Like it just like, first of all, it makes your whole place smell amazing. I love when we clean our apartment and one of us will light a candle and it just like completely resets the whole apartment. And it also just like sets the vibe and the tone and the mood, if that makes sense. Like maybe that's how I view it more. Less of self-care, more of like a mood setter kind of. Once I got my twinkle lights on and my candle burning, like I just feel much more in my element to either have a self-care night or a productive night depending on like the scent. Currently I am burning my sun-drenched linen one from Bath and Body Works, and it is just the perfect vibe for today. I have been doing like little clean organization projects all day today, and my room right now just smells like clean laundry, which is perfect because I did do laundry today, and it's just such a great vibe. So anyway, I love candles. I guess being an adult is finally getting to partake in these random things, and truly it is the little things. Like I look forward to coming home and getting to, like I said, like light my candle, turn on my twinkle lights. Maybe I'll even like play like a calming playlist or something. Like, so anyway, really love candles this year. It really stood out to me. To go along with good smelling things, my 11th favorite thing for this year is Sweet Tooth Perfume by Sabrina Carpenter. I finally have a couple different sizes of it. I'm so excited. As I've mentioned in past videos, she passed out little sample sizes and I completely used it. I was so shocked. By the time that this came in the mail, I didn't even realize, but like my little sample size was empty. I still have the bottle, so I figured I could like fill it up with like this one if I wanted to have like a little one to like on the go. But I love this smell so much. As I've said in past videos, if you're a fan of sweet smells, you will definitely like this. And I don't know, I've never really been someone to stick with just like a signature scent. I've tried for a long time. Two scents that I've used the longest would be, I think it's, I'll insert a photo, Warm Vanilla Sugar from Bath and Body Works. It's like my cheap one. And then the only really expensive one that I've had for a very long time is Very Hollywood by Michael Kors. And this one smells very, I'm not good at like describing scents, so bear with me, but this one smells very, womanly, I guess. It's not like overly sweet, not really florally either, I would say. But since one of my quote signature scents in the past was the Warm Vanilla Sugar by Bath and Body Works, I had a good feeling that I would love this. And after having the sample size one from the concert and literally using the entire thing, it has become my new favorite scent. I love it so much. If you did not know that she came out with a perfume, or you've never even heard of her and you wanted to try a new perfume, definitely recommend this one. The 12th item on my list are my Target boots. I'm not pulling them out because they're currently coated in like snow and salt and they look super gross. So instead I'll insert photos of me wearing them. I love these boots so much. I bought them back in, I want to say January or February when I first moved into this apartment. My roommate was with me when I bought them. She convinced me to buy them and I've been so happy with this purchase ever since I bought them. They're not like the highest quality boot in the sense of like, yeah, you should definitely go hiking in these. But like if you want to stay warm / slightly fashionable, I have loved these boots so much. Like even if it's not snowing, if it's just like a colder day, I still think these are so cute with like a straight leg pant put over them. And I've just never really had like a boot like that before. So I've just loved them so much. So yeah, that's definitely one of my favorites for this year. My 13th favorite is another fashion item. It is my yellow, they're like kind of like linen / cotton type pants. These ones I thrifted, I want to say like back in March. I'll insert photos here. I actually just wore them today. I don't really have many pants like these, but they're like my new favorite and I'm trying to find more of them, but I'm really struggling to find like fairly priced ones because I'm not trying to like spend like loads on like linen pants. They are so wildly comfortable yet still kind of fashionable that I'm like, why have I not owned these before? Like, they're flowy yet cute and comfortable, yet they look very put together. Like, it's just the vibe that I'm here for. Not to mention, depending on how you put the fit together, it gives off very much granola girl energy, which is what I'm all about. I absolutely love them. Like, I've worn them to church, to work, to hike. Today, all I did was laundry and grocery shop, and like, just like fits almost every scenario I could think of. So 10 out of 10 recommend. To go along with the pant theme, the 14th item I have written down are my flare leggings. If I'm being completely honest, I still kind of struggle to say flare leggings, and I feel so old saying that, but back in the day, back in like my childhood, when they were like starting to become on the outs, they were still called yoga pants at the time. I know they're called flare leggings now, and I'm trying my hardest to switch over to that lingo, but every time I wear them, like, it just brings me immediately back to 10-year-old Sarah, 11-year-old Sarah, who was doing gymnastics and would wear yoga pants over her leotard, so it was like an easy, you know, pull on, pull off situation for when I needed to go practice. And the fact that they're back in is everything to me. At first I was like, come on now, y'all, these are literally just yoga pants from like our childhood. But I bought my first pair, I want to say about a month ago, and I'm completely obsessed with them. Again, I'll just insert photos if I have any of me wearing them. I think they're just so cute. I love the silhouette. I feel so cute in them. I don't feel like I get onto many trends after I finally like jumped over the hoop of like, you used to wear these as a kid. I'm just so happy that I hopped on it because now they're one of my favorite pairs of pants ever. So 10 out of 10 recommend. I bought mine, I think from TJ Maxx, and I want to say they were only like $12. Like, depending on where you buy them, you can get them pretty cheap. I think Target was selling them for like 30 bucks, and then I went to TJ Maxx right after and saw that they were like half the price or less. I was like, yeah, we're just gonna buy these because they're like just as good in quality. So definitely shop around for these types of items. And like I've tried to like say throughout like this entire video, like most of the items on my list I have thrifted. Like even candles, like yes, I have bought some from Bath and Body Works, but like I want to say half the candles that I've bought from this year were actually thrifted candles. So definitely like shop around and like don't feel like you have to buy the newest or most expensive version of an item just because it's in or trendy, or because you're watching videos like this and you're like, yeah, I would definitely like to try these things. I cannot recommend enough to look at different options, make sure you love something before you buy it, and not just because it's like in right now. Yeah, that's my little tidbit for today. Moving on. My 15th item for this year, which was very unexpected of me, is actually lip gloss. I have never been a lip gloss girl, but this year, for a couple of my makeup looks, because I didn't really do many this year, I wasn't in the mood to like do a full-on lipstick. For those who know me, I'm like really weird when it comes to lipsticks and liquid lipsticks and glosses. Like I'm just such a textured person that it bothers me if it's like too dry or too wet. And for the longest time, I would avoid glosses because I thought they were just too sticky. And this is not even one that I bought this year. I think I bought this like last year or the year before, but it's just the e.l.f. lip lacquer. I don't know if the shade, if this name on the bottom is correct, but it says Bubbles on the bottom. It's pretty much their clear version with the sparkles in it. It's like got no tint to it, just like a sparkly one. And I love this so much. It's so low maintenance compared to lipstick. You don't have to worry about how it looks as it's fading throughout the day. Like, yes, I would be lying if I said you did not have to reapply it. Like, you definitely do. Compared to like an actual color on your lips, where like if it fades weird, people can tell. Lip gloss is great because people can barely tell the difference. I've really grown a liking to it actually, and like this is an e.l.f. one, like it's not even a really expensive one, but I really dig it. So definitely try it if you have not / have been hard against the lip gloss train. Maybe give it a try because it definitely took me by surprise that I liked it so much. My 16th favorite item of the year is actually eyeliner. This one is also a shock because, not a shock in the sense that I didn't think I would like it, but a shock in the sense that I actually took time to get better at it. Complete and brutal honesty, it has been a goal that I have put on my yearly goals probably since like 2016. The goal to just be able to do winged eyeliner. Like I have been so, not against it, but like hesitant to do it just because, I don't know, you just like get afraid of people like judging you and stuff, which is literally so stupid. That should not be a reason why you shouldn't try makeup. If you want to try makeup for you, then I definitely say go for it. Ignore anyone else's like opinions or judgments on your makeup. Like, it's literally makeup on your own face. You should not be concerned about what other people are thinking about that you're putting on your own face. So anyway, it is a NYX eyeliner that my roommate recommended me, and I can't find it anywhere in this room for the life of me, and it's making me mad because I literally just organized my whole entire makeup like organization and everything, like I want to say last week, and I can't find it anywhere. So hopefully I can insert a photo of it. I'm like 99% positive it's from NYX. I just can't remember the name of it, so hopefully Sarah after this video can find it and she'll insert it here for you guys. My 17th favorite of 2022 is also something I'll insert a photo of. It is my salt lamp. I actually bought like a salt bowl that's back there, but it doesn't have a light under it, and I keep wanting to like buy a light bulb to put under it. It would be probably fairly simple, but I've just been avoiding doing it. So anyway, I thrifted this salt lamp, and like I don't know if it's like a real salt lamp. I guess there's like a lot of controversy between real and fake ones. I don't personally know. I just like the ambiance it gives to the room and like the hue it gives to the room, and like I have it on right now, and like 10 out of 10 recommend. It's very cute. I'm not even that big of like a pink girl, but like if you love the color pink and those type of hues, like I just think it adds like a cute way to add light into your room. And like with this room in general, since I don't have an overhead light, even though I don't like overhead lights, but since I don't have an overhead light, it's just another light source to have in like the corner of my room to like help make this room feel more illuminated, you know? All right, the 18th item on my list, I'm sure you guys are sick of me talking about because I know for a fact I've talked about it, I want to say in at least 2 of my past videos, is none other than my Bed Bath & Beyond bowls for my kitchen. And like I say in all of these videos, I know in this video quality it looks like nothing, but for people who get like dishware and just understand the difference in quality of it, like you just know, like you know what I'm trying to convey here. The quality of this bowl, the thickness of it, the height of it, even like the speckled look it has all around it. Just feel very bougie using these bowls. I finally have 4 of them. Like I said, I want to say in maybe 2 videos ago, I believe Bed Bath & Beyond is going out of business, so they're gonna have lots of deals on all their stuff coming up here soon. I might have to go ahead and stock up on some more of these. I'm just obsessed with these bowls. I can't help it. I love having cereal. I love having soup, pasta, ice cream. I look forward to using these bowls. It's a very adult thing for Sarah to be excited about, but I can't help it. It's definitely one of my favorite purchases of the year. My 19th thing had to be included because it would not be a 2022 video if Sarah did not include it. I made a whole video about these items and how much I love them. It is none other than my salt and pepper shakers. These ones were not featured in my salt and pepper shaker video I made like back in the summer because it was actually a Christmas gift from one of my dearest best friends. They say Michigan on them, and they have like little Christmas wreaths and like deer featured on them. I think they're so cute. And yeah, I mean, there's not much more I can say about salt and pepper shakers. I mean, I think it was like a 20-minute video that I posted on YouTube about my love for them. I will have that video linked down below in case anyone is interested in seeing the rest of my collection. These are definitely the newest addition to my collection. But yeah, I think they're just so cute, and I think they add a really cute sense of decor. So 10 out of 10 recommend. If you love collecting random knick-knacky things, you can definitely thrift a lot of different quirky looking ones like this, or you can even find them on Amazon and Etsy. Again, I'll have that video linked below because I have a lot of suggestions on that video. Alrighty, 3 more things to go. The 20th item I have on my list is none other than my Etsy bookmark. It has a little koala on it, and if I'm not mistaken, I got my friend James the same one because we met in Australia and we share a love for anything Australia and koalas and such like that. I also share a love of books, and it's just so cute. I absolutely love having it. It's very easy to find if I lose it like in my tote bag, and it's just like really cute to have on your book. I don't know. There's not much to say about it. If I can find it on Etsy, I'll link it below. It's a really good quality cloth bookmark, and I'm a big fan, so definitely 10 out of 10 recommend. The 21st favorite thing that I have written down on my list is not really a thing, but it's a food. I will, again, insert a photo of it because I don't have it here with me. But I thought it would be fun to include like my favorite meal or food from the year in these videos. The thing that I've probably made the most and have enjoyed the most throughout 2022 Wow, I don't know if I said that wrong, but 2022, in case I did not. The sweet potato dinner that I make every once in a while. I've probably made it like 15 times, honestly, this year, so not really once in a while, but you know what I mean. All it is sweet potatoes, rice, and turkey kielbasa sausage. And it's honestly not that complicated of a meal. It does take like an hour and a half to like make the entire thing, just because it takes forever to like peel and dice the potatoes, and just, it's like a lot of prep work, but like in actuality, it's really not that complicated of a meal. But it's just one of my absolute favorites. Like, I've really grown a great fondness towards sweet potatoes, and like I think paired with the rice and the sausage, like it just really all blends really well together. So yeah, I'm really not that much of a chef, but it's definitely my favorite meal that I have made this year, because I've clearly made it so much, which just shows that I love it that much. And the 22nd thing of my favorites list for 2022 is something I am actually wearing. It is my Valpo Dad crew neck sweatshirt. I want to say I bought it back in like August or September. And like, I have wanted this crew neck, I want to say since freshman, sophomore year of when I went to Valpo. It's good stuff. I mean, anything you buy, almost I'd say anything you buy from a bookstore is, well, A, overpriced, but B, typically of good quality. And so it's definitely one of my favorite crew necks now. And since I've wanted it for literal years, I knew I was going to love it. And it's really cute. I love wearing it around, and I've gotten a couple comments from a couple elderly people who will be like, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I looked at you and I thought, she doesn't look like a dad. And they, you know, they do that like elderly thing where they think they're just so funny. And I go, no, actually my dad went to the same school I did, so like that's why. And they go, oh, that makes a lot more sense. And anyhow, it's just really cute to be able to wear it and see people's reactions, because they're like, that is the 22 favorites that I have from 2022. I'm sure there's more that I could probably have thought of, but this is probably the best list to my ability at this current moment. We only have like a couple days left to 2022. So I tried picking 22 things that truly I've loved through at least the majority of the year. So sorry if they're kind of random favorites and not your typical favorites video. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any favorites from 2022, I'd love to read about them down below. Happy New Year, everyone. Hope you guys all had at least a relatively okay year this year. I would say most every year is filled with many ups and many downs and challenges, but I think that's why I'm excited for 2023. Again, not to be cheesy, but I'm excited for the new opportunities that 2023 will bring. All right, y'all, as always, I hope you guys are having a good day, but if you're not, that's okay too. I will see you in the next video. Bye!